Countless opportunities are waiting for you with part-time service in the Alaska Army National Guard. You can help our great state while also working towards your education and career goals. Learn more at nationalguard.com/AK.
Grab a Monster Energy and go play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
That is right. Welcome back, everybody, as we are getting ready to kick this off once again with MTA Gaming Season 3 finally getting into its final week. And we are here, as always, with myself, Titan Dog.
Hey.
That's 74.
How you doing?
And surprise, surprise, Chapassard is back. What it do?
I'm back.
I'm back.
It do.
It do be do.
Yeah.
We may be a little bit tired. We've been setting up the Sound Mountain facility for the grand finals, getting all those beautiful cameras and angles, and obviously the audience and auditorium is getting prepped for all of you that are planning to visit us on Saturday, November 4th, or Sunday, November 5th. So, as always, presenting sponsor Monster Energy does not need any introductions. You know who they are. You know what they do. And if you're going to be joining us there in person, Monster Energy is going to be providing us with some wonderful energy drinks and beverages that are designed to give players energy boost, increased alertness, enhanced focus, you name it. So big shout out to them. And for those of you that want to be there in person, there's going to be plenty of Monster and some water for those of you that want to attend. We obviously want to give a big shout out to our elite sponsors as well. Ampersand is Alaska's leading technology service provider that emphasizes the importance of human connection built into each solution and service that they offer, as well as Renewal by Anderson, a window and door replacement company that specializes in providing high-quality replacements, energy-efficient, custom-made products, both that improves the aesthetics and functional aspects of home, as well as increasing the value. And last but not least, our elite sponsor, Alaska Army National Guard, that serves Alaskans in all sorts of ways, including responding to emergencies, natural disasters, civil disturbances within the state, while offering great military benefits. Find out more at nationalguard.com/AK. But it looks like we're getting ready to jump into picks and bans again. What we have for you for tonight is best of 3, 2 matches that are happening this evening. It is going to be the match that we're going to be watching is between the Toxic Turtles versus Huantan, currently seeded 4th and 5th. Additionally, we're going to be streaming another match that's going to be happening in the background between the Def H Mom players versus Crux, as well as Briar's Besties and Seal Flippers that are seeded number 1 and 2 are going to be getting a bye on a first seed. Well, right. You want to take it away, my friend? What are we looking at here?
I think so. We got Toxic Yordles on the left, Wonton on the right. A little bit of a lover's quarrel in this one. There's 2 players, right? One on Toxic Yordles and one on Wonton.
That's right.
Happen to be husband and wife.
That's right. But rivals.
But rivals.
Same, but different.
So Biscuits on, or not Biscuits, Bronze over on Wonton. So he might need to be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, he did post in a Discord channel, by the way, for those of you chat that have not been in that Discord. Definitely a place to hang out, find your local gamers, and queue up some awesome matchups, as well as a great place to learn to play some games. So if you're a noob cardboard one like me, in League of Legends, there's some great players that will take you the distance. Not only carry you, but also explain the game to you.
Imagine anticipating being on the couch and What if he loses and he still has to?
Well,
sit on the
yeah,
couch?
he's they are ranked lower than Toxic Yordle, so he's
All right.
it's kind of a statement he's making. He says, "Yeah, you guys may be ranked higher than us, but it's time we win this." And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they've met before.
Yeah.
Maybe have they met before? This might be their first game against each other. All right, both ADCs being picked in the first round. We got our jungler and our mid laner. Ooh, what are they gonna pick here? I'd assume support. Might as well just pick your support here. Unless they have something contested. Could go mid. Mid's already shown, so might as well counterpick that here too. There you go.
I'm just looking at chat right now. Unban me from the Discord. Send me a DM with details so we can see why you were banned. Never mind.
Interesting Kazakh's pick. I think that's the first time we've seen that this tournament.
Yeah, I believe so. I'm assuming it's jungle.
You'd sure hope so.
No guarantees. Could be a cheeky mid lane pick.
There's the Malphite pick saying Kazakhs, at least one you won't be able to kill.
Yep. Alright, into the second ban phase. Tom Kench gonna be the first ban out. Ban? I don't... I assumed that Malphite was going top, but maybe it's support. I don't know why they would... Oh, never mind, sorry. I'm getting my bans mixed up. Lilia ban. Nobody likes Lilia, so I'm good with that pick, or ban. Last ban coming out. Will it be another top laner, or will they ban a mid laner? I already got both picks, so I'd wager top lane. Malphite, I think, probably has more counters than Vex. It will be a mid ban, Syndra.
Syndra's been
Spreading the
blowing
love
up
around.
recently.
Spreading the love around to every lane. Spreading the love around to every lane. Last ban will probably be another jungler, I'd assume. And it's a support. Alright, I am completely wrong today. Nothing's panning out for me. Alright. Okay. Probably gonna pick the support here. I assume they saved their jungler for last pick, but what do I know? Apparently. There's the support. Alright, I got one thing right. There we go. See the last two picks out here for Toxic Yordles. Viegar going either or. Probably mid though.
I would assume mid. I mean, I have seen bigger play tank top,
Ooh,
and you just stack the AP with the pass.
yeah. And so, oh wow, it may be
Okay.
Viegar top.
I would think Silas has an easier time into the Malphite,
Oh, for sure.
but Toxic Yordle's not drafting a tank.
There's Olaf. So, Wonton going for the run at you comp. Got the Malphite into the Olaf just running at you, and then Vex has her follow up with her ult. This could be a good wombo combo if they're able to get it off. Meanwhile, Toxic Yordles drafting the complete opposite. They got some disengage and kiting. So they got Janna, incredible disengage. Jaeger has really good zoning. He throws up a cage once the team engages, and the other team can't follow up, really. And then Silas, he's a brawler. I mean, he's not really good at kiting. And then Sivers, I mean, press R for a disengage or to kite better. So this should be an interesting battle. Here we go into our 3-minute wait time. All right, looking at the comps, what do you like and what aren't you liking?
I'm a little bit worried for Toxic Yordles. I don't really see how this Kha'Zix is going to do very much in team fights. It's going to be real difficult for him to get in there. And then, I mean, just the pure engage on the side of Wonton. Just Malphite all. Olaf's going to run straight through all that CC. Blitz hook. What are they going to do?
Yeah, we'll see how they deal with it. Yeah, I mean, Malphite ult's pretty guaranteed hit. You don't see people dodging those consistently until we get into higher elos, which, fair enough, these teams are pretty decently ranked, so who knows, we could see some outplays here. This will be an interesting one. I'm excited to see how this plays out. Fun to see comps drafted, and like counter drafting is cool to see. So
I think the Silas pick is something I didn't think about is Silas can actually steal away that Malphite ult.
true. Yep.
So
Really, I mean, Malphite and Vex are pretty good ults. Those are the only two I'd see like really wanting to get. The other ones will just be fillers, I think. This jungle matchup, Kha'Zix might win at level 3. It'd be close. Olaf gets crazy lifesteal, crazy attack speed. So if these junglers meet, I see it going either way. We'll see how it plays out. Bot lane. Oof. I mean, Caitlyn Blitz is scary. You get hooked, you're pretty much dead. Caitlyn just drops the trap and you're not moving.
I do think if the Sivir survives lane well, that matchup does favor Sivir, you know, past 20-25 minutes. But that's if they can survive the early blitz pressure.
Yeah, for sure, that'll be a struggle. Top lane, I think Silas wins that pretty good. I feel like I've played that matchup before and I got dominated by Silas, so Malphite may have his work cut out for him.
Just gonna, I mean, if you're the Malphite, goal is don't die. You're just there to be a beefy boy, you know.
Beefy boy and hit some ults.
Hit some ults later in the game. That's all that
I
matters.
wouldn't even talk about Sivir's spell shield. Sivir, if she saves that spell shield for that Malphite ult, I mean, just negates it completely.
I mean, yeah, but well, let's see what ping they're playing on.
It is Alaska ping.
I know playing on the ping up here it can get a little difficult.
Man, I remember back in the day before the server moved and we were on 120 or 110 ping. Feels good, man.
I'm still playing on 100. I get into the 90s if I'm lucky.
You're still playing on 100?
Yeah?
No way. Maybe I forgot. I feel like I was playing on like 70 up there.
I don't. Maybe it's just my internet. I don't have the
Chat,
best
let us know. What kind of ping are you getting?
internet.
Because we're at a disagreement right now. 200.
If it's,
there we go.
If it's just me on 100, I need to figure something out.
160? Where are you? You're in Barrow? Alright, game is loaded up. We are in. Oh my goodness, we are in. I'm trying not to screw everything up. That looks good. Cool. All right. Hopefully we don't get a 5-point, but likely will. Here we go. Oh, Silas may be in trouble here. Silas saw him, is able to escape. Not gonna go down and get first blooded here. Unfortunate. Always wanting some action. Janna kind of in a precarious spot. Janna would have her team there to back her up though if something did happen. Blitz just doing some scouting here.
Oh, Janus got out.
Janna is caught out. Janna is very caught out. Blitz hits the hook. Poles are closing her head. Olaf misses the axe, but that shouldn't be a problem. Actually, Janna does get out just barely. Malphite Q picks up the kill. First blood going over to Malphite. If I'm Malphite, I'm recalling him by no magic mantle. Well, he doesn't have the money. Never mind.
I mean, I think you. Well, yeah, I guess 450. Yeah, it's maybe get boots.
Sell your pot and boots.
Well, even selling both pots, you're only getting 40. Like, they only sell for 20.
I'm a jungler. I don't have that problem. Well, you know, I normally go Hunter's Potion.
I just saw that
Oh, you can't do that.
Edmained his wife.
I do it anyways.
Went straight for the wife kill.
Oh,
Couch
love to
confirmed.
see it. Easy. I wonder if they play in the same room and they can just yell at each other. That'd be hilarious.
A little bit of stream sniping from, lean over, look across the room, and
What, this mirror on my desk? I don't know why it's pointing at your computer. Olaf gonna walk into Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix able to get the red buff, but will Kha'Zix be able to get out? I assume he has jump. Doesn't look like it. Kha'Zix gonna go down, and now that's 2 kills going over to Wonton. Toxic Yordle starting slow here. 0-2. See if they can pick it back up. No bright spots yet for them. Quite a few bright spots for Wonton. First Dragon Gun be Chemtech. Soul will be Mountain. I'm calling it now. Malphite getting out traded there, and there was the. See, Malphite should struggle early. Let's go and trying to look for something, not able to find it.
do have to say it's gonna be a wind, air. What is that dragon calling him?
Cloud.
Cloud. That one, yeah. I don't know why that escaped my brain there. It's gonna be a cloud soul. That's all I have to say.
All right, all right. Olaf top. It looks like they may be looking for a dive here. Just gonna shove this wave in. I think they could do it if they wanted to. Have to be careful about that Silas heal though. Is deadly if you underestimate it. Here we go. Kha'Zix looking for something mid two. Not gonna take that dive. Doesn't get the stun. Vex able to just walk out. So Olaf just coming up to help him push it out, I guess. So Malphite doesn't reset though, so I think they were looking out. Now he resets. A little bit late. See if he burns his TP here. Might have to now. No coal from either ADC. Big mistake, as you would say.
Yeah. I would. I personally, if I'm Sivir, and Caitlyn, I'm going Doran's Blade just for the extra HP and his matchups.
There we go.
Not really a big fan of the longsword start.
Yeah, both of them opting to go longsword. Interesting.
Guess worried about the poke, want the extra pods.
So Malphite does burn his TP, gets back to lane. Silas gonna be not struggling, but not gonna be able to trade as much as he would like since he hasn't gotten the chance to reset. See if he does. Kind of surprised Malphite used his TP. If I was him, I'd be saving that till it hits 6 and look mid and then TP back top after the roam, but to each his own. Dragon is up. Olaf pretty strong, able to do those early with the lifesteal and attack speed. Can do it pretty quickly too. Silas misses a stun, doesn't matter. Gets a huge heal for free. Now Vex gets a lot of damage on this Veigar. Veigar in a little bit of trouble. I'm just seeing this now, but Toxic Yordles have 3 champions with first strike. Is that that's what that is, right? Yeah, first strike.
I guess it's just a broken rune. I don't know.
Trying to get whatever gold they can.
I think it's an okay rune for Kha'Zix and Veigar. I think if I'm Silas, I would opt into Electrocute maybe, or because I mean you're gonna be getting Malphite queued on repeat. How often are you gonna be able to get the first strike off?
Yeah, we'll see. Depends on what Silas's build is. If he's trying to deal with a Malphite, or if he's just gonna want to do assassin damage or something on these carries. I mean, even if you get the carries, Olaf, it's gonna be tough to deal with. Malphite getting engaged on here, but here comes Olaf. There's the ult from the Silas. Now Malphite still has ult. There he goes, he uses it. Will he be able to clean up? Malphite gets one. Olaf gets one. Malphite running for his life. Silas not gonna go for it. I don't think Silas is long for this world. This is long goes since he's already gotten one onto the Kha'Zix, gets the double kill onto Silas. So Silas and Kha'Zix thought they had a pick there, but didn't know Olaf was on his Krugs and was close by. Malphite saving his ult perfectly there. Hits both, is able to flash out and barely gets away. Now Blitz looking for an engage. Misses the hook. Not able to do anything. Vex zoning this Veigar off from his own tower. Veigar not wanting to take the long way around, kind of in trouble. Getting close to one-shot potential. Vex does have ult still. No ignite, so not as much kill pressure. Now Blitz kind of in trouble. He's gonna use his passive. Dragon's still up.
That's a scary ult.
That is a very scary Olaf. 3-0. That's what Olaf excels at. He's a big snowballer. Even without snowballing, he gets a little scary mid-game, but he'll fall off pretty quickly if he's not got a bunch of gold. So, Caitlyn knocked up. Caitlyn still has sums, no heal. Both bot or Blitz and Caitlyn decided to take ignite. Now Caitlyn has to flash out. Here comes Olaf. Shouldn't be an issue for Olaf. Olaf does have ult. He uses it, trying to catch up to the Sivir, hits her with the Q. Now Janet trying to run for her life, gets hit with another Q, and is able to get out. Holds that tornado perfectly until his ult is up. Gets the CC off. Now Olaf just gonna push this wave in. Hits another Q. Janet needs to be careful. This is diveable. Man, if I'm Olaf there, I think I was diving that, especially after Janet burned her ult, but she did just hit 6. So now here comes Silas on the engage to the Malphite with the Vex ult. Gets the stun. Malphite does have ult. I don't think they're going to pick up the kill here, and there he does use his ult to get out. While that was happening, Kha'Zix did get the Rift Herald. So that's one more objective going over, or their first objective going over to Toxic Yordles. But now Wonton gonna pick up the dragon. First dragon slain, going over to Wonton Chemtech. That's pretty good for the Olaf. Love to get that extra healing. On top of the crazy amount of healing he already has when he casts his W. This Vex out farming the Veigar pretty well. Plus 28. Bot lane's not as severe, but it's 10 in favor of Wonton.
That is a Sivir.
Blitz gets the knockup onto the Sivir. Sivir used Spell Shield, I guess, already. Now Sivir barely gets out thanks to the Janna. Olaf here. He does have Ghost in just a second. Last cone, Veigar and Kha'Zix. Olaf kind of gets caught here. Has to burn his ult and his ghost. Maybe he used it a little bit prematurely. Now they get the kill onto the Caitlyn. Beautiful hook by Blitz. And a good combo by Caitlyn there. Hit pretty much every headshot she could. Malphite getting a little low. Doesn't have ult, but he's about to. I don't think it'll be enough for him to kill Silas, though. If Silas gets a hill off anyways. So Cloud Dragon coming up next. Not Soul, you are incorrect. My dreams are still alive.
It's not gonna be Mountain though.
Oh, it's definitely good. We got the Mountain in the game at Malphite. It has to be Mountain. Tell you what, Mountain might be the best dragon for this Wonton team. Making Olaf and Malphite even tankier. Now Vex gets caught here, kind of in a little bit of trouble. Janna's here to back up the Veigar, not able to get any CC off. Uses a tornado. Vex goes in! Veigar flashes the damage. Wow.
Veigar's at the point in the game where he just doesn't have the damage to really, 100 to 0 the Vex yet.
Right. As Veigar also struggling with this farm, down 35 CS. Janna with the tornado. Doesn't hit it. Here comes the Blitz. Now here comes the Kazakh's gonna jump onto this Vex. Kazakh's not gonna have the damage, and he gets chunked instead. Both top laners took the time to reset, now back at full HP. Good old wet noodle fight up there. Blitz misses a hook. No mana, mana regen for the Sivir. Or is it a heal? It's a heal now,
It's a
right?
heal now. It is a heal now.
Kazakhs have to drop this Herald mid. I don't know if this is gonna crash. It might have gotten caught on the minions. Veigar caught out trying to do something, not able to get Vex, just doesn't have the damage yet. Kazakh shoving in this Herald, trying to get it in. It doesn't get in. Now he might pay for it with his life. Uh-oh. Malphite, stop moving there for a second. I think Kazakh's going to be able to get out because of that now, but he might have been a goner. This trading clearly going in favor of Silas now. Malphite trying to get this wave in, realizes he can't really contest this 1v1, and now Malphite might be in trouble. Silas does have ult, hasn't taken Malphite ult, probably can't do it. Malphite barely gets out of there. A little bit of a misplay, maybe, or maybe not a misplay. Maybe he just knew Silas didn't have the damage and he didn't have his ult, so. Malphite have to recall here, probably gonna TP top. If I'm Malphite though, I'm looking to TP behind bot lane right now. They have a beautiful ward for it, and that's what they plan to do. Here comes Malphite. He's gonna TP in, uses a Q to burn the spell shield, but Sivir flashes it anyways, and now they're not gonna get anything for it. A little bit of damage, but oh, Vex misses the ult. It looks like not able to follow up and get the kill. Now here's the Kazakh gonna jump onto the Vex. Vex is alone, so he's gonna get the isolation damage. That's one. That's two Qs. One more will finish it. Here comes Malphite. Kazakh's flashes, gets the kill. First kill for Toxic Yordles. Now Caitlyn's trying to save this tower, but she might pay for it with his life, and she will. Caitlyn cancels some autos there by accident, it looks like. Kazakh is still around, though. He could go down there and might get something. Decides not to. Just gonna farm. Cloud Dragon has spawned. And first kill for Toxic Yordles 14 minutes into this game. Not looking great.
Well, that was best case scenario for them.
Yeah.
Everything on the side of Wonton missed. You're able to get the re-engage with the Kazakhs. That's about as good as it's gonna get being behind 3k gold at 15 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, credit where credit's due. Toxic Yordles turned a bad situation into a good one. TV behind by Malphite is a scary situation. Malphite going for the Sivir instead of the Janna, though. And now Blitz flashes onto the Sivir. Sivir is caught out. Sivir goes down. Kazakh's gonna jump into this 1v3. I don't know what he's thinking. He goes down. The dragon should go over to Wonton. Silas trying to do something for his team here, just fighting this Malphite. Trade evenly. Doesn't really get anything. Now this Olaf is 5-0. Malphite takes the engage, misses his ult though. Silas does have Malphite ult, and he does hit it. Malphite flashes out, barely gets out alive. That is unfortunate for Silas. Vex making her way top along with Blitz. Let's see, Vex uses the ult, she hits it. Vex gonna take the engage, does the damage. Silas doesn't have time to respond, and Silas goes down to the Vex. Cloud Dragon goes over to Wonton, and look at this Mountain Dragon. What did I say? Going over.
That was my guess all last week, and you just stole it. You just stole it from me.
Hey man, when the mountain's in the game, it's gonna be Mountain Dragon. And now Toxic Yordle's setting up a dive here. They're gonna try. See if they can do it. Decide to peel off a little bit. Just gonna shove this wave in. In the meantime, Wonton doing Herald here. Caitlyn gonna pay for this with their life. I would have taken my chances and run away from this Kha'Zix. Try and get an E off or something. It's a slow, and here comes the Kha'Zix. Gonna jump onto the Caitlyn, uses his Predator's Claw. Is that what it's called? Static Shift. Whoa. Oh, wait.
Caitlyn has static shift. I don't know.
Dustblade? Wait, how do you do the dash?
There's no active.
Did something change? He like dashed in through her. I look like okay, I don't know what I'm talking about, I guess.
Could be a spectator bug. I don't know.
Maybe. Now Sivir gets caught out. Sivir goes down. 3 deaths for Sivir now. Not looking good for Toxic Yordles here. Wonton cleaning up. So, looking at the scoreboard, down 11 kills sounds bad, but I mean, they're only down 4,000 gold. Looks like it should be more than what it is. So, they do get first tower. That gives them a little bit of gold. Blue tower does go down, mid. Top soon to follow, I'm sure. And bot tower also gonna go down.
Good news for Toxic Yordles. They have Sivir.
They do
Farm
have
this
Sivir.
out to 40 minutes.
So Veigar goes down. Kha'Zix almost goes down. Olaf just running around doing whatever he wants. Now Caitlyn might get the kill. She gets the shutdown. Was that a shutdown? Gets the kill onto Kha'Zix. Just kind of walked in there. Kha'Zix greeting for that camp with 150 HP. Now Malphite's in trouble. Malphite's gonna go down to Silas. Silas finally gets his first kill of the game. Caitlyn doing damage now. Has the static shift. Sivir able to spell shield that ult so it doesn't hit. Herald goes down. Now Veigar almost gets one shot right when he gets back to lane. Herald does crash, but the tower is not going to go down at this moment. Soon to fall, I'm sure. Silas trying to get this tower. They do have bounty gold, so these towers will be huge if they're able to get them. Silas might be paying for this one with his life, though. Vex on his way. Now here comes the Malphite. Malphite does have ult. Silas starts running away. I would assume Malphite tries to take this fight. Here's the Vex. Vex hits the ult, dodges the Malphite ult, not able to dodge the Vex ult, able to flash out, and I think he's going to get out of here alive. Almost goes down to the Vex. Vex flashes, gets the auto, and secures the kill. Silas going down, not able to even trade the tower. Whoa! Flash from the Blitz. Sivir with the spell shield. Blitz pays for it with his life. Not sure what he was thinking there. I was not thinking that Sivir would hit that spell shield, but she did. Kha'Zix able to save this tower for at least one more wave.
The classic Blitz hook. Why'd my team not follow up?
Caitlyn's the only one around. Flashes in 2v3. To be fair, I think they could do it if he hits that hook. Here comes the Vex onto the Sivir. Sivir gets hit. Sivir gonna go down to the Caitlyn Q. Now Jan is in trouble. Janna running for her life. She does have flash. Will she be able to get out? Decides not to take it. Smart move by Janna. Would have gotten hit by that auto either way. Dragon coming up in 20 seconds. Malphite gets the top tower. Malphite gonna recall now. I assume make his way towards Dragon to be sure in case a fight break out. He is there. Instead heads top. Says, my team's got it. They're far enough ahead. Wonton extending their lead to 6,000 gold. Blitz throws a hook out. Doesn't hit it. Vex is around if he does hit it. Now, Blitz might be in trouble here. I mean, there's 5 Toxic Yordles here and only 2 Wontons. Blitz is in trouble. He's definitely going to go down, and he does. Vex able to get out. They want to take this Baron. They're calling for it. Are they going to start it? I don't know if they want to do this. They are 4v5, but Malphite and Olaf will just be able to get in there. Kha'Zix starting this Baron, still staying on aggro. They get chunked a little bit, decide not to do it. Silas a little bit caught here. Does get hit by the Q. Olaf goes. Silas fighting for his life. Silas gonna go down. Veigar, good stun onto the Vex. Not gonna have the damage yet to kill her. Now the Vex ult. Will she take it?
Do it.
Oh, come on. It's like Lee Sin Q. You have to take it. Decides not to. Plays it smart. Now they have Caitlyn, and I think they could make a play for this Dragon if they wanted to. They're at least going to try and bait it, I think. Malphite just out here by himself fighting. I don't think that was a smart move, Malphite. You have no escapes. Oh, but now here comes the Blitz. Blitz just goes in. He's all alone. Janna walking up. Blitz hits the hook onto the Kha'Zix. I'm not sure that's who you want to pull into you while you're isolated. Veigar with the stun. Not going to have any follow-up to it, unfortunately. Could have been big. They take a bad situation. They get another kill here. Clearly Wonton not on the same page. Blitz just kind of doing his own thing. Malphite doing his own thing. Both of them getting caught. And Blitz pays for it with his life. Bailing out this Malphite. So game, Toxic Yordle's able to slow it down a little bit here now. Uses his ult on the Kha'Zix just for some fun, I think. Not sure if he thought he had the damage for that. I doubt he did. So this Malphite sticks and knows still a lot of shutdowns available for Toxic Yordles to pick up here. Would certainly help them get back into this game. They still have tower bounties too. Silas trying to get this top one. Malphite doing some damage here now. He does have Bambi Cinder. Dragon coming up.
Into the point where nobody but Sivir is gonna be able to hurt him.
Yeah, we are getting about mid games, and even if you are behind, I mean, you play the team fight right, and you can still win this game. Olaf gonna catch this Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix just gonna jump out though. Olaf has no way to follow up, no dashes whatsoever. Silas gonna walk face check into this Olaf. Olaf's gonna ghost and ult. He's gonna try and get the kill, and he does get the kill, but he's likely to go down here. Janna picks up the kill. Not sure that's who you want it going to. Blitz with the hook onto Janna, secures the second kill. So 3 go down for Toxic Yordles, and now it's just Veigar and Kha'Zix. Wonton not making a move for this Baron. Instead, they're just gonna shove mid. Caitlyn is alone. This little bit of trouble here. If Kha'Zix jumped on her, I'm not sure she would have been able to get out of that. She does have flash. Veigar almost goes down, able to get out alive. Kha'Zix just gonna try and hold top now. Realizes he can't stand mid. So instead of going for Baron, Wonton just decides to take some objectives here, and I can't say I disagree with the call. But also take the Baron and then just take a bunch of objectives afterward would work too.
just unfortunate for Toxic Yordles. 900 gold going over to the Janna.
Yeah.
If I'm Sivir, I'm crying on the inside.
Would have been a huge amount of gold for this Sivir. She's so close to her second item. Now Mountain Soul coming up in 40 seconds.
If you're Toxic
Likely.
Yordles, are you trying to trade Dragon Soul for Baron here, possibly?
If I'm Toxic Yordles, I'm trying to get as much vision on this dragon as possible and letting Kha'Zix attempt the steal. I mean, you don't want this team to have Mountain. Malphite and Olaf getting Mountain is super scary. Making Vex and Caitlyn and Blitz all just a little more tanky, I mean, definitely don't want that, so I'll just send my support and Kha'Zix down there and try and get vision. Janna gets Blitz cooked. Knock me able to get out, burns the ult, trying to save her life. Now, Kha'Zix fighting this Blitz. I'm not sure he wants to do that. Is able to jump out, but Olaf's going to run him down. Vex gets the kill onto Viegar. Kha'Zix was able to get out. And now this dragon pretty much free here. They're going to stick around and try and steal this. Sylas gets the ult off the Vex. Beautiful. Snared. Kha'Zix jumps in and he goes down instantly. Now Sivir running for her life. And Sylas able to get out. Oh man. It's getting worse and worse for Toxic Yordles here. I don't know if they're gonna be able to win this one. So that's gonna be Mountain Soul going over to Wonton. An even bigger shield for this Malphite than what he already gets from his passive. Baron would be the next objective. They could just run down mid too and secure that inhib. Looks like they're just gonna run straight to Baron. A little bit of a risky call. But I mean, when you're this far ahead, might as well. Malphite does have ult. He's able to re-engage this if he wants. Hits 2 onto Janna and Sylas. Janna goes down. They're going to continue. They're going to dive for this tower. I'm not sure that's what they want to do. That's 2 shutdowns. That's 3 kills. Now 4 kills going over to Toxic Yordles, and I assume they're going to make a play for this Baron. Wow, huge mistake by Wonton overextending. Stayed after that dragon in that last team fight. They didn't really have anything. Vex does have 25 stacks on this Magi's, and she's going to go for this bottom tower and maybe even bottom inhib.
What a turn of events.
Quite a major turn of events. Vex does trade inhib for it, but I mean,
That's worth for Toxic Yordles.
yeah, no.
Big shutdowns, 1500 team goal with the Baron.
Yeah, getting the Baron extends the game, so that's what they're looking for here. And it's not like they don't have the wave clear to deal with these minions coming in.
I think the inhib going down is actually really good, cause Sivir, you just sit there. You sit in that lane, get the extra 90 from the super minion. The wave's continuously pushing into you, so you don't have to overextend to get your wave. Beautiful.
Yeah, for sure. Tons of shutdown. Blitz gonna look for an engage onto the Sivir, and he does get the knockup and the hook. Sivir able to flash over the wall and gets out. Now Kha'Zix's gonna jump in on the Caitlyn. Does pick up the kill onto the Caitlyn. A little bit of technical difficulty there. That was disappointing. We didn't get to see that, but Caitlyn does go down. Malphite now going to ult onto the Sylas. Sylas fighting for his life. He does have his ult, steals the Olaf ult. Hasn't used it yet. There he goes, uses it at the last second. Janna goes down now. Not sure what Toxic Yordles are doing. No reason to be fighting right now. Just extend this game and wait for Elder Soul. Try and get as strong as you can. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. So, Toxic Yordles maybe got a little bit overconfident after they won that last team fight. Gonna make a few costly mistakes here, top and mid. They will lose top tower because of that. Kazakh gonna jump onto the Vex. Doesn't really have the damage, but Vex does have the damage. Almost kills this Kazakhs. But it's gonna walk into the Sivir and Janna. I'm not sure they win that fight. They do get out. Now Silas is here. Misses the stun. Blitz probably gonna be able to get away, and he does. Olaf is mid, doing whatever he wants. Nobody's there to stop him. Is able to get out, but now Janna's in trouble here. Olaf, if he engaged that, I think he had it. Malphite gonna Vex gonna TP mid. Gonna meet up with her team. Olaf looking for the engage. Gets the first Q onto the Janna. Doesn't pull the trigger. Maybe a little bit hesitant after that last fight. Silas on the backside. Things slowing down here. Only a 4,000 gold lead for Wonton now. Need to start looking for ways to end this game. Olaf already hit his peak power, I think. He's gonna start falling off relatively to everybody else. He is strongest in mid game, which is well past. Vex looking for something, misses the ult. Not able to hit anyone, so that's a big ult down for Wonton. Doesn't even matter. Oh, what is happening?
Technical difficulties, IT!
Oh no.
IT!
There we go, we're back. Classic Riot.
Riot policeman.
Oh man, so it doesn't look like we missed anything important. This could be a game changer. If Blitz hits a hook anytime here, this could be big. Silas gonna take a little bit of an engage though. He almost gets one shot by this Caitlyn. Doesn't have the tankiness to deal with it, and they don't really get anything for that. Now they might just lose top for this. Big wave bottom coming in. Sivir will have to deal with that. Janna stopping backs. Dragon is up in 20 seconds. And you have to contest this if you are Toxic Yordles. Gonna try and shove these waves out before last super minion wave. Bot Vex hits the ult, one-shots this Kazakhs. And now Silas and Janna taking this fight onto the Malphite. Malphite doesn't have his ult. He does have flash, doesn't use it. VR picks up the ult, but now Dragon spawning and they're not there for it. Wonton gonna start the Dragon and they're just gonna have to give it. Yordle's gonna have to push these waves out as much as possible, try and outlast this Elder Dragon, and probably gonna go Baron here after the reset too, so the 1-2 punch is gonna be a scary team once they get into the Toxic Yordles' base. I don't think Toxic Yordles are gonna be able to contest the Baron, or if they do, there's very little chance they win it with the Elder Dragon.
Yeah, I think Toxic Yordles are just gonna have to kind of huddle up and stand under their towers and hope. Have some hope.
Gotta push these waves as much as possible. Delay, try and just stop them from taking a fight while Elder Dragon is on their team. Malphite doesn't have it. I think he's the only one without it. Toxic Yordles cannot fight here. Or if they do, it has to be an amazing engage, an amazing fight. Kazakh's greeting for the blue buff does get it. Burns the smite, does have a second one, so. Silas really in trouble here. He's gonna go down pretty quick with this Elder Dragon, I think. Try and gets out, but not able to. Now Kazakh gets hooked, and they're taking a fight where they don't want to. Now Janna's gonna go down. Veigar running for his life. Vex gonna get the ult onto the Kazakhs. Vex follows up, and she gets it. Sivir's left alone, and she's gonna go down. Double kill for the Vex. Mistimes it, but still picks up the triple kill onto the Veigar. Not sure what Toxic Yordles are there doing. I mean, Elder Dragon, especially don't want to fight for Elder Dragon, but especially don't want to fight outside your base if you don't have to in this point. There's really no reason to be out there. You're just going to have to give Baron. Oh man, Toxic Yordles losing this first game. Wonton getting the first game. 1-0 in the series. Wonton, good game. Toxic Yordles there almost had a comeback for a second, but weren't able to put it together in the end. We will be moving on to game 2. Almost total domination here for Wonton. All objectives, every dragon. Okay, not all objectives. Didn't get Baron, but could have if they really wanted to. There we go. First game complete. I think we'll throw it over to some ad reads. Maybe. Uh-oh.
Well, I had to pause for effect. Definitely wasn't muted. Well, let's talk about ARM, shall we? You want to hear about ARM, guys?
Ooh.
What do you think?
Whose arm? My arm? Your arm? Or ARM
anybody's.
Creative?
Now, ARM Creative is who I'm talking about. They are a platinum sponsor, and we'd like to thank them. So, ARM Creative is a lean team of creatives specializing in storytelling, design, and strategy. They focus on building strong relationships with clients and are not afraid to venture into uncharted waters for innovative ideas. So, from paid advertising to fully managed social media, they offer comprehensive solutions to elevate your brand. We really appreciate them being a platinum sponsor, and we've worked with them, now and again, and really, really good group of people. I enjoy working with ARM. So big shout out to them. Who else do you want to hear about? Who else?
Yeah, no, just to tally on to that, yeah, worked with ARM Creative on a couple of projects. Definitely a very talented group. I don't know. Just tell me some more about these platinum sponsors you keep speaking of. How about Nomad Cinematics? Oh my gosh, you have you have not been here to tell us all about it, and now you're back.
Well, that's true. Nomad Cinematics is a platinum sponsor, and I am also back. So, Nomad brings their experience and expertise to all sorts of creative works, bringing people's visions to life with their work. So, whether you're starting with an idea or you want to go big with a feature film, Nomad has been there before. Wherever there is a story to tell, they'll go with you. And I can vouch for that.
Like you will actually travel and go places.
I have been. I'll just say that I've been traveling places where the closest big city is Bethel. The nearest airport, the big airport, was Bethel, if you can even consider that the big airport. So I've been going all over the state, places that I'd never even heard of, and that's where the story was. So that's where I went to tell it, as part of Nomad Cinematics, of course.
And if you need, somebody in chat said MTA Cinematic. If you need MTA Cinematic, guess what? We hire Nomad Cinematic.
That's right. We do all commercials for MTA.
Yeah, so if you see like, that's a beautiful commercial by MTA, it's probably been done by Nomad.
That's true. And actually, we also do the commercials for another one of our sponsors, Bleeding Heart Brewery.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we get around.
There you go.
We get around. But do you know who else gets around? F-Secure. Another one of our platinum sponsors. They are a global cybersecurity company, and I mean global. They're based in Finland. They've got people on the East Coast. For example, Connor used to work with MTA and now works with F-Secure over on the East Coast. And F-Secure, fun fact, is they're the brains behind MTA Shield, the product that you're able to get when you get your internet through MTA. What's cool about it is you set up the router, and anytime you have anything that connects to your Wi-Fi is protected with MTA Shield. Any device you add to MTA Shield, boom, protected. It's cool. But Let's talk about F-Secure. They're a cybersecurity company that provides solutions for online security and privacy. They offer all sorts of products and services, including antivirus software, endpoint protection, VPN or virtual private network services, and threat intelligence. They're known for protecting people from cyber threats, viruses, malware, ransomware, and data breaches. And they also emphasize user privacy and digital freedom. We like that freedom.
Yeah, and definitely, working with F-Secure through our MTA Shield, there's also some great products like threat protection and identity protection, as well as password management as well. So for those of you out there that are utilizing the same password for everything, it's very common mistake. And once somebody gets a hold of that one password, everything gets compromised. So it's always best to have these randomly generated passwords, but then it's a chore to try to remember all of them. So that's where password protection management applications
it's a game changer.
Yeah, it is.
I saw this chart that that if you have less than 18 characters in your password, it takes it will only take 2 days of them running some sort of AI software or whatever it is they run to try and hack passwords, just testing all possibilities of that many characters and that many instances. So what was cool is if you have a password manager, it always generates a password that's difficult for that type of AI to suss out. And even then, you've got to have your two-factor authentication. There's so many things that they have taught us to keep us secure. Anyway, I've rambled on about F-Secure a lot. So
long that we have to take a commercial break and come right back.
Endless opportunities are waiting for you with part-time service in the Alaska Army National Guard. You can help our great state while also working towards your education and career goals. Learn more at nationalguard.com/AK.
MTA's annual gaming tournament isn't just Alaska's largest esports event. It also helps fund the MTA Foundation, providing our community with over $460,000 in scholarships and grants. Help support our mission at mtafoundation.org/give.
Monster Energy and go play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Well, it looks like we are having some player issues with some computers and perhaps or hardware issues. PC is, according to Gun and I, exploding, so lobby is being remade, and we'll be jumping into action here shortly as we are still waiting for updates on DefHmon players versus Crocs. I will assume they're probably close to finishing their first match or already in their second game. So I will keep you all updated on this. But obviously tonight's matchups are Juanton versus Toxic Yordles, which are seeded 5th and 4th respectively. And DefHmon players that are seeded 3rd versus Crocs. That is another matchup that is happening at the same time right now. Maybe perhaps in the future we'll have some, other streams going on, like, I don't know, maybe on YouTube separately, or so we can capture a little bit more. Again, for those of you that want to volunteer right there, thank you, Streamlabs. Jump into our Discord if you would like to volunteer and cast anyone but, that one person that keeps asking to cast. Can't pronounce their name on the stream because that's how inappropriate it is. Banned. Yeah, banned. If you want to volunteer, we're always looking for some volunteers. Always could use extra hands around here. But Briar's Besties are seed number 1 and Seal Flipper seed number 2 are on standby for a best of 1 matchup. That could go on tonight, but if it goes into 3 maps, it's probably going to be a little bit too late for some of these teams to play a best of 1, unless all the captains and players agree on. And if that's the case, then they can just play that best of 1 ahead of time before the grand finals on Saturday.
All right. In the meantime, while we're still sorting this out, I want to tell you a little bit about Arctic Comic Con.
Ooh,
Another one of our platinum sponsors.
another one.
Another one. DJ Kali. So, Arctic Comic Con brings together enthusiasts of comic books, pop culture, and entertainment, offering attendees the opportunity to meet and interact with comic book artists, authors, actors, and other pop culture figures. The event features panels, workshops, cosplay contests, and places for fans to buy comic books, collectibles, and relatable merchandise. So we'll be there, right? We typically take over the 3rd floor, and we set up gaming tournaments on the 3rd floor for our Arctic Comic Con. I need to actually get out of the 3rd floor and look at the rest of the event, because I have heard and seen some amazing things coming out of the convention center. Just all the different like cosplay, and I heard there's voice actors. Who was it that was there last time when we were on the 3rd floor?
Oh, there was a lot of Arctic Comic Con brings in a lot of talent, and like you mentioned, a lot of different pop culture and artists or voice actors. I believe a character that voiced a character from
Mercy.
Overwatch, Mercy. Yep.
Yeah, it was Mercy.
Was there? We had a couple of other ones. So yeah, definitely a beautiful place to go and check out. Lots of things to do, and again, MTA Gaming had a pleasure of, or MTA in general had a pleasure of working with Arctic Comic Con, putting together that beautiful venue on the 3rd floor. So we perhaps will do our maybe annual Arctic Comic Con again this year. So stay tuned. I believe that's happening in April 2024.
It's gonna be a good time. All right, how we looking?
How we're looking?
We're looking good. We're looking good. You can throw it back on over to us if you'd like.
All right, it's
Give
in your
these
park.
people something that's not advertisements.
Advertisements. We were just having
No,
a
we're
very
just
casual
chatting.
conversation.
Yeah, we're just chatting.
This is how we talk. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. All right. So, well into the first phase of picks here. Seeing some repeats, in fact, all repeats at the moment. Vex, Sivir, Caitlyn, Kha'Zix. Will we see a Janna pick here, maybe? A Poppy, okay. Not Janna. That's probably Poppy Jungle. Maybe. I want it to be Poppy Jungle, is what I'm saying. We won't see a Blitz pick because Blitz is banned.
They did let the Vex go through, though.
Yes. And also, Caitlyn and Sivir swapped. So, these aren't the same Caitlyn and Sivers. These are different ADCs playing them. Different ADCs playing the same ADCs. Clear as mud, I'm sure. Malzahar gets picked. I think we've seen a Malzahar into Vex before or something similar. That is a good pick into Vex. I mean, once she presses R, you just press R. She can't do anything. Now we're starting the second ban phase. Zillion ban coming out. Will we see... Oh, another Tom Kench ban. Same Tom Kench as last game. Now we're going to see the last ban here, and I expect it to be a top laner, unless this Poppy's going to could ban out a support, ban something like, I don't know. Ornn ban. Alright, so another top lane ban. Will we get a third top lane ban in the second round? Malphite wasn't really too big of a problem. Sivir played against it well. So probably won't see a Malphite. Silas really wasn't a factor in the game either, so. And I don't know what these top laners are gonna pick. There's the Janna ban. So we're gonna see bot lane with 2 different supports, but the same ADC. Toxic Yordles on the right, Wonton on the left.
I wonder if it happens that a Toxic Yordle's support is a Janna main, and that's being relayed.
I'm sure it's being relayed, and I'm sure these teams have done their due diligence and done some scouting. You would hope, especially this late into the season, when the stakes are this high. Man, this chat's killing me. He's asking for divorce now, banning the Janna. Oh man. Clearly, this marriage is not long to last. Alright, we're gonna get the last pick for Wonton. Do go with the Malphite again. I like the pick. Toxic Yordles obviously weren't really too scared of it. Ooh, a Jarvan with a Malphite is scary, so that's gonna be Poppy support, it looks like. Unless they decide to send him bottom. Last pick, looking for a support here. What do you pick into this? You'd want something with disengage, but the Janna's banned. Milo, not a bad pick.
A lot of disengage. It's a great champion for disengage.
Get the cleanse too for the Vex Fear. Unfortunately, you cannot cleanse knockups. And we're good to go. All right. A lot of the same champions here, but also a lot of different ones. You see the Olaf, but it's gonna be Olaf top and not jungle. Toxic Yordles felt like they had to take that one away. Didn't want to ban it, so they decided to pick it. Olaf into Malphite is I think Olaf wins that. Early at least. Especially mid. Maybe not early.
I think Olaf level 1. I mean, probably until like tabbies are picked up on the side of Malphite. Then it may get a little tough, but still, the Malphite's not going to be ever able to threaten, really.
Yeah, it will be. Some people are in chat are saying skill matchup. See how this one turns out. Theoretically, Toxic Yordles are seated higher right now, so if it is a skill matchup, they should win. And that would take us to game 3, which would be exciting as always.
You know what else is exciting?
I'm sure you're
I'm kidding. No more. I'm kidding. No, actually, what is exciting is our wonderful viewers that keeping the chat popping. We appreciate you all for tuning in.
Love to see
Super thankful for you all being here. If you have not told all your friends to jump on in and watch this instead of Worlds, because obviously this is much more entertaining. Okay, thank you. But no, honestly though, without the viewers and without all of these players that are participating in these gaming tournaments, we would not be able to host this tournament. And therefore, again, comes our sponsors, because if you know, this is a non-profit event that MTA has put together, so all of the money that we receive from sponsors goes
back into the community.
Right back to the Alaskan communities.
Yeah,
we're just here. A lot of us are here as volunteers. We're here donating our time to you to organize this for our community, for gamers like you to have something to enjoy during the winter months. And, we're just super thankful for all of you that are playing, for those of you that are watching, and obviously for those sponsors that are behind us on this. So, Appreciate every single one of you.
All about the community. Counting down, 50 seconds left for this game to start.
Quick, you got 40 seconds for Platinum sponsor, Chappie. Go!
Go, 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 go.
Oh, I just muted. Okay, 40 seconds. MSI. Huge shout out to them for being a platinum sponsor. They're a global tech company that is known for their high-performance gaming hardware, laptops, and electronics. MSI specializes in gaming laptops, desktops, motherboards, graphic cards, monitors, and peripherals. Their gaming-focused products make them popular in our gamer community. MSI also has an awesome MSI student program that provides student discounts for scholastic support. Whether students are listening to lectures or winning game matches, MSI has them covered with exclusive discounts on select products.
Nice. Well, just in time. But no, honestly, though, MSI does have some wonderful products. You know, I have had a MSI laptop that is still sitting behind me that is, I've seen some years. It's a little dated now, so therefore I have upgraded it for a new Stealth 16 MSI that is co-branded with Mercedes, my favorite Formula One team, so I had to get it. But it's not just because of that, it's also packing a punch with a brand new i9, has 2 terabytes of NVMe drive, 64 gigs of RAM, 4070. Oh gosh, yeah, 4070.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, you're
Not 970 is
there, buddy.
970 was my old MSI laptop.
Hey, we
yeah,
stand
upgraded.
the 900 series. I'm running the 980 myself.
Wow, legendary. Well, get yourself a new MSI one, especially if you're a student. Get that discount code.
Ooh-wee.
All right, take it away. Where are we at? Who's invading? Steam cards on the.
Game two started. Wonton kind of looking like they want to invade topside here. Here they go. Poppy walking in. Olaf drops a ward. Poppy gets the stun. Malphite follows up with a Q. Not going to be enough. And Jarvan even gets a little piece in there with his E. Olaf has to recall, but not really a game changer or anything like that. Just a little bit annoying for the Olaf. Bunch of people in chat wanting to kiss Gunner Knight. So, do with that information what you will.
Save that for after the stream, please.
Milo and Kalen kind of setting up for a little cheeky trade here early. We'll see if they stick around for it or decide to... Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a fight here. See what happens. It's a good chunk. Gets the Sivir down to half HP already. Poppy just barely missing this stun. That could have been huge. They don't have to leash, and they get a good start here. That's great. Milo doing Milo things, zoning the Sivir. Poppy gonna go in. Does a little bit of damage, but not really able to do anything with it. Olaf gonna start this trade with the Malphite. Malphite needs to be careful here. If Olaf starts landing those Qs, it gets dangerous fast. Both junglers clearing their first sides and transitioning into the next side. Kha'Zix's gonna go for blue buff, not doing a full clear, it looks like. Not sure what he would be pathing towards. Maybe mid. Definitely not gonna have anything bottom for him. Oh, Sivir went Cole here. How about that?
That's a smart person if I've ever seen one.
Now Kha'Zix's looking for the fight. He jumps in. Will they have the damage for it? Not going to have any CC to stop this Vex. Doesn't even have to burn the flash. And gets a good trade back onto them. Kazakh's gonna make a move for Scuttle Crab. Fortunately, the bot lane just shoving in, so lane's not gonna be in a position to gank. Now Vex trading damage onto this Malzahar. Malzahar running out of mana. Does have his flash, but with the electrocute, Vex is in kill range, I think. And now here comes the Kazakhs. No vision for Toxic Yordles here. See what happens. Oh, and beautiful W from the Poppy. Love to see that interaction. It's so underutilized. And now Jarvan looking for a kill onto this Olaf. He does have 2 summoner spells to get him out of here. He doesn't burn the ghost. Does use it at the last second. Wow, he held on to that for a long time. Whee. Irvi getting his first gank off. Kazakhs already has 2, but none of the ganks really turn into anything. Poppy gets a good stun, trying Milo or Caitlyn trying to bait this fight if they can. Not able to do it. Kazakhs really done a whole lot of nothing here recently, and he's starting to fall behind in CS. Down 2 camps right now. Jarvan's starting to do his camps again, and he's just going to be able to do all of his camps and get another full clear off. While Kazakhs is still trying to finish his first. Wow. Sivir taking some damage here, and they're going to stick around. No heals, so kind of risky. 1 Q from this Caitlyn could turn into something. Jarvan is around, though. Maybe they're trying to bait something.
Is the one thing about taking Cole, not having the extra pots can be a little sad.
Especially when you get chunked there right at the beginning. You have to burn your 1 pot instantly. Feels bad, that's for sure. CS is much more even this game. Only about a 200 gold lead from minions. Jarvan starting this dragon. Hasn't been found out yet. In a little bit of a precarious spot here. Milo will be walking down soon. They have vision on him. Milo walking down. He should see this Jarvan. Sivir trying to get her way there to do something. Jarvan only has a 600 damage smite right now. Milo gonna exhaust, stopping the damage. Oh my gosh, a first blood, but Sivir is able to secure the dragon. Milo gets the kill. Wow. Now Poppy gonna get the stun on the Caitlyn, doing a lot of damage. Get me away from Jarvan. Zahar uses the ult onto the Vex. Vex flashes over and Kazakhs follows, but Vex gets back into the fight with her ult. And now Sivir gonna be able to pick up a kill onto the Malzahar, but Poppy will go down in return. Zoning the rest of the team from the Sivir and Vex there. And now Milo's kind of alone. They're not going to chase after that. Looks like they could have done something there, maybe, if Kazakhs followed up, but they didn't have the damage. Appears. Caitlyn now going to shove this mid wave in. Won't be able to get any tower plates off of it, but pretty a lot of things happened. All right, let's recap. So Jarvan goes down, gets the smite off just in time to get it low enough for Sivir to secure the dragon with the Q. Milo picks up the kill onto the Jarvan, and then fight breaks out. Sivir picks up the kill on to, who did she kill? She killed a Malzahar. And Jarvan went down also, or not Jarvan, sorry, Poppy went down also while zoning. So 2 kills going over to Toxic Yordles here. Firstly, they've had of the series. All in all, probably more positive for for Toxic Yordles, obviously. I mean, they didn't get the dragon, but oh well.
Yeah, Wonton did secure the dragon. Chemtech drag, that probably means it'll be a Cloud Soul. I will hold to it.
I don't know. I'm feeling Mountain again. Malzahar stuck around bottom for a long time there. Does miss, I think 2 waves mid. Just got back there, and he does lose a tower plating, so now a slight gold lead in favor of Wonton now, even though they are down a kill. Malzahar flashes for the ult, but I don't think it'll be enough. Poppy misses the ult, tries to get him away, but there's the Kazakhs off enough, and now, man, this Olaf's getting really low. I'm surprised Malphite did an ult there. Maybe he doesn't think he has the damage just yet. But if I'm Malphite, I'm looking for one more Q. There's the ult. There's the auto. Gets the kill onto the Olaf. Olaf didn't use his ult in time, so gets the knock up and doesn't have time to auto and heal. Olaf goes down. Herald being started by the Jarvan, and the Jarvan just likes to start objectives. There's the Vex ult. Vex hits the ult. Vex is low. Jarvan gonna ult in, gets the ult off. That was a weird spectator thing. Jarvan's walls breaking. That was cool. Now Jarvan started this Herald and ended up baiting a fight, a favorable fight for them. Toxic Yordle's kind of making some mistakes here. Small ones, but they're starting to add up, and Wonton's starting to build a lead. About 700 gold. Herald will be secured and going over to Wonton. Cloud Dragon starting in, or spawning in 50 seconds. Wait, did you say it was Cloud Dragon?
I said Cloud Soul.
Oh, that's rough. Sivir picks up the kill, but Poppy does go down. Now Sivir gonna go down to the Caitlyn. Kha'Zix is able to get a assist. Jarvan looking for another kill onto this Olaf. Olaf trying to trade here, wants to go 1-for-1 at least, but now he might be able to get out. Jarvan doesn't have ult, so not able to secure the kill. Malphite doesn't have ult either, but it will be up in about 10 seconds here. And, oh, drops the Herald, gets the knock up just barely onto the Malphite. I mean, Malphite ults in, does pick up the kill. Olaf went in for some reason. Thought he could get the kill on the Malphite, but instead he just ends up paying for it with his life. And now first tower almost goes down here for Wonton, but they're able to keep it up. Dragon is up. See if a team makes a move for it. Milo topside. Wants to defend this tower, I suppose. Even after getting 4 tower plates, it's really not put a dent in this gold lead. In fact, it's extended for Wonton. Now up to 1,000 gold. Kha'Zix bot again. Looking for something here. Kha'Zix still down 2 camps. Not really that big a deal at this point in time. Malphite has finished his mythic item, so that's a full item for Malphite. Ooh, Malzahar with a good ult under tower. Does still go down though, doesn't last long enough, not able to get enough tower shots onto the X. Was a quick reaction though, I will say good play by him. Just got hit by everything. Getting a little bit of a skirmish here. Vex heals a lot. I think got honey fruit there. Now Milo and Caitlyn a little bit of trouble here. Milo gonna go down. Caitlyn gets stunned, is able to flash out, and then nets out. Looks like they want to contest this dragon, but trust me, you do not. You do not win that. Malphite gets the ult onto the Olaf. Olaf gonna take this fight. Doesn't have the damage. Decides not to take it against. It's good judgment, but walks back in. Gets queued by the Malphite, and now this Malphite's just going to run him down. Malphite doesn't stick around for the Q, and he does, and gets the Q. I do not know what this Olaf is doing. I mean, That's at least 2 times he could have gotten out alive and just decides to run back in for 100 damage to get killed himself. I don't know what he is thinking. Now this Malphite is up 3-0 to an Olaf, and I mean, Olaf does not win this fight soon. That is for sure. So we were both wrong. It is Hextech Dragon. First tower gonna go down to the Malphite. Second tower soon to follow. And Malphite got all those tower plates. Got the tower before 14 minutes, so gets all 5 of them. A lot of extra gold. Now at a 4K gold lead. So Wonton has the gold lead, has the kill lead. We'll see if they're able to close this game out a little more cleanly than they did last game. I think that's a big thing Wonton needs to improve on before the tournament this weekend, is just figuring out how to end games, because we spectated them a few times and I don't think they've ever really been great at just ending games. So first tower going over to, or first tower for Toxic Yordles going over to them. They do get bounty gold off that, so a little bit of catch up, cutting that lead down to 3,000 gold. Vex gonna use her ult. Vex gonna get the kill. Kha'Zix's just kind of watching, not sure what he was up to. And now Vex gonna do as much damage onto this Kha'Zix as possible. Vex able to get out just barely. Kha'Zix doesn't want to stick around for the kill. Now Kha'Zix has to run for his life. Now Olaf's in trouble. Fight doesn't really have the damage to one-shot him there or anything. Little soul crushing and not get that kill onto the Vex. Making a push for this mid tower. Shouldn't be able to do it. Malzahar does have pretty decent wave clear. Poppy gonna take this fight. Malzahar flashes, is able to get out, but he is ignited, so he will go down to Kha'Zix. Or no, Kha'Zix gets a kill onto Poppy and Malzahar stays alive. Malzahar trying to get this shutdown onto the Malphite, but that is one tanky boy right now.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Sivir does pick up a turret while all that is happening, extending their gold lead back to 4,000. Herald is up. Both these teams have been pretty good about getting objectives, so they're not going to leave that one up for long. They are looking for a kill onto this Olaf. Olaf does walk up too far with no vision and no tower to retreat back to. He uses his ult, but... Oh, and he goes... Oh, Vex hits it, the ult, and now Malzahar, or Olaf, no. Ult does get feared. He's running for his life. That's a big flash from J4. Now they're going to turn on to this. J4 gets the knockup, cancels the Malzahar ult. Poppy does go down to the Malzahar. Milo trying to support his team, and it is going to be enough to keep the Malzahar alive, and they get the kill onto Poppy. And now Kha'Zix caught out. Goes down to the Malphite, and they will get this Herald. Dragon up in 40, so I'd expect they take this Herald, reset, make their way towards Dragon. See what they can do. Might not even reset, which I think would be a mistake. Now Caitlyn looking for a kill, not able to get it. Vex able to save this Sivir, and Vex gets a one-shot pretty much onto this Caitlyn. Here comes the Poppy, wants it, goes a little bit too deep, does get a kill from... Vex is able to pick up the kill in the back end there, but Malzahar does take down the Poppy, trying to save this tower. And it looks like it will be enough, keeps the tower alive a little longer. Making their way towards Dragon. If they do this, I can't say I'd agree with the call. Not the smartest move. Haven't reset since the Last couple of skirmishes. They are sitting on quite a bit of gold, so they do decide to reset before attempting this dragon. Vex does have TP. She TP's back in. Giving Toxic Yordles time to set up for the dragon, though. They do not have the Olaf. Olaf has no way of getting into this fight. Malphite is walking down. They decide to start it, try to burn it, try and, you know, just... Oh, they are getting close. Kha'Zix does have a chance to take this. Kha'Zix gonna jump out of pit. Malphite ults onto the Caitlyn. Caitlyn's caught. Nobody's gone down yet, surprisingly. Caitlyn does get feared, and she does go down eventually, and now here comes the Kha'Zix, and the Hextech Gate tries to get out, but unfortunately gets insta-killed by this Vex. Malzahar trying to save his life with the TP. Not going to be able to do it. 4 go down for Toxic Yordles, and they lose the Dragon. Dragon going over to Wonton. Olaf not even able to get this top tower to trade for anything, and this game is falling more in favor of Wonton. Wonton gonna drop the Herald now. Will secure the second tower. Might even get in Hib Tower. That's first tower down. Vex almost one-shots this Milo. Milo sticks around and he goes down. Caitlyn uses the ult. J4 blocks it. What a good guy. Kha'Zix tries to get in there and get a kill or two, but Vex with a good fear to prevent that from happening. Could have been some big shutdowns he got there.
Might be a little regret looking back not banning the Vex. Just a little.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with you there, and I think this Kha'Zix pick isn't great.
I mean, it's just so easy to draft around.
Yeah. No real easy picks for this Kha'Zix to get, so he's never able to really get rolling. Vex gets the ult onto the Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix gonna jump out, but Vex misses the ability and does eventually go down with the Dark Harvest Poppy auto. Gets the kill. I like the Dark Harvest pick. Normally run it Dark Harvest jungle, but decides to take a support, and she's just a damage support. Poppy's such a great pick into the Kha'Zix too. I mean, you just press W. Kha'Zix isn't really gonna get it onto your carry. Ooh, good W by the Poppy. Stop the Caitlyn escape. And now Caitlyn does pick up the kill onto Caitlyn gets a kill onto Poppy. Jarvan getting a double kill. Beautiful wombo combo. Malphite ult, Jarvan ult, just wraps him. Malphite able to face check this because he's such a tank. Kha'Zix jumps in. I don't know why. Now he's gonna pay for it with his life. Vex getting another kill. 25 stack on this Magi once again. This Macrob Mars is to be feared. Very solid mid laner. No CS lead this game, but that's because she's been farming champions. Wonton starting this Baron up. Poppy gonna be on zone control. Gets a stun. Gonna ult the Milo, unfortunately only the Milo. Beautiful damage from this Vex. Holy cow. I mean, wow. Wonton doing this dragon really slowly. Malphite gonna ult over your tower. Shuts down on the Malphite. Going over to Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix able to get out. Now the Poppy goes down. Sivir fighting. Olaf trying to do something here. Not able to get anyone. Now Sivir gonna flash over the wall to secure the kill onto the Milo. Milo does go down. Drops the ward. Trying to catch that Sivir auto attack moving. I love to see it. That was fun. That was cool to see. So Kha'Zix able to get out. He does get the shutdown onto Malphite, a pretty substantial shutdown, but in the end, 4 go down. 4 for 2. Baron, they do stop the Baron, so that's a positive. Man, Vex is chasing this Kha'Zix into the abyss. Sees him on the ward and just makes an assumption that he's gonna be on the blue buff, and it's the right assumption. Maybe the best game we've seen from Macrob Mars. So now Wonton securely in the lead, 10,000 gold lead. Soon be looking to close this game out, but I mean they're just going for. I mean, Milo's right there. Might as well take the kill. Here comes Dragon. They are gonna start it. It will be Soul. Not really huge for their team. Doesn't really synergize well with anyone but Sivir here. A little extra damage for everybody.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
So Wonton's got the lead. Should be able to end this game pretty soon. We'll see if they have the macro for it. It is what they've been lacking. If I'm Wonton here, I'm going probably just gonna go 1-3-1. Just start pushing these waves in and slowly chipping these towers down. Should get in, I don't know, 3 waves, you would think. Now Kha'Zix and Olaf a little bit caught here. Poppy gonna ult the Kha'Zix away and just go on to this Olaf, but Poppy goes down. Not exactly sure what they're doing. They're still looking for kills instead of just looking for these objectives. Mid tower is pushing in. Mid tower should go down on this wave. 1, 2, 3 autos. Now Kaylin in trouble. Kaylin goes down. Kaylin gets the inhib now. Olaf and Kha'Zix fighting this Malphite. They don't do any damage to him. Now the wave's in, and they're gonna go for this top tower. Wonton making some good plays here. Malphite ults the Malzahar, but forgets Malzahar's passive negates that. So that's 2 inhibs. If they want to get really textbook, they'll go bottom, but they shouldn't have to if they don't want to. Poppy is bottom shoving this wave in. She's alone, completely split from her team. Not sure what she's doing. She's 2 and 8, kind of a dark spot for this team. Everybody else with 1 death or 0 deaths. And Poppy just sitting there with 8. Might have to sit Gravy down here and give him a talking to. Yeah, I don't know. What's she doing? Does do a lot of damage to this Kha'Zix, but wow. And now Vex here picks up the kill. Oh my gosh, Poppy's insane. She's baiting. Vex gets the double. In the meantime, the rest of Wonton do and Baron. Not going to be contested this time. They will get it for free. Now here comes the Vex, going to follow up by the Malphite ult. Vex able to flash out, stays alive. When you're this far ahead, it's hard to get punished. Eventually this bot tower will fall. Poppy just doing her thing, doing whatever she wants. Vex gets the kill, or destroys this tower. Doesn't have TP yet, so won't be able to get back into this fight, or back to her team anytime soon. We'll have to walk from base. But it's not going to stop them from trying to take this bot tower anyways, and while you have minion waves pushing in, might as well. So they're going to take this fight. Milo goes down. Now Malzahar is going to go down. Double kill for the Jarvan. That was a 4v5 too. Last inhib goes down. Olaf gonna go down. Kaylin gonna go down. First Nexus tower goes down. Second Nexus tower goes down. Now all that stands is the Nexus, and it's not too long for this world. 2-0 Wonton, increasing their seeding, getting a little bit easier path to victory. That is the game. Wonton secures the W. 2-0.
There it is.
See if we can get an update on the other game.
Well, there is an update on the other game, indeed, as Def HMON players have secured that 2-0 victory versus Crocs. So Def HMON players will be playing in a best of one for that seeding versus Seal Flippers. Respectfully, Def HMON players currently seeded number 3, Seal Flippers number 2, and Juantan, as we just witnessed, securing that 2-0 victory over Toxic Turtles, with Juantan seeded 5th and Briar's Besties seeded, 4th, and then Briar's Besties 1st. So, we will see a couple of best of ones happening tonight, with Briar's Besties versus Juantan and Def HMON players versus Seal Flippers, to see if one of them can get Steel onto that higher seeded slot for the grand finals. With that being said, we're going to take a quick little commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
Endless opportunities are waiting for you with part-time service in the Alaska Army National Guard. You can help our great state while also working towards your education and career goals. Learn more at nationalguard.com/AK.
Grab a Monster Energy and go play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
All right. MTA gaming merch. There we go. You see it. You love it. You wear it. Scan that QR code or head over to mtagaming.shop for your latest MTA gaming merch. Also going to be in person as well. I'm going to be able to pick some up. You know, if you're attending.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Get the t-shirt.
That's
Except
right.
It's not a t-shirt. It's a hoodie. Or a jersey.
Get a hoodie or a jersey. Ooh, there's more stuff coming too. Lanyards?
Maybe you can even get it signed.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Right. That's right. Well, while
I don't know
we
who's gonna
are
sign
going to be trying to get some action for one of our matchups for the best of ones, we just want to give a big round of applause for Team Crocs and Team Yordles, making it into the top 6. Huge achievement for this season. Again, for those teams that have been eliminated, I just want to strongly encourage you to continue the grind, continue practicing. We've all been there, have played either in the tournaments or just played, you know, in a competitive environment, have taken L's, and while, yes, it does suck, however, how you proceed is what matters the most. So I'm hoping that those teams will regroup, practice during the off season, come back with a stronger roster, make whatever changes they need to make, whether it's grinding and learning, or, you know, asking players that are playing at the top level in this gaming tournament, watching, I don't know, I personally like to watch professional players and kind of like pick up a little bit of things that I can learn from them and implement into my play style. Or even somebody within our gaming community will gladly give you an opportunity to learn from them. So big shout out to all teams that have participated. Again, you're a valuable point to this tournament. You're not just, oh, I placed, you know, dead last. No, you actually contributed heavily into this season, and you have helped raise funding for local Alaskan communities And for that, we thank you. Well, let's see here. We're looking to do, since we already watched Huantan, should we do Def HMM players versus Seal Flippers?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure, for
we weren't
sure.
able to get into lobby, so no champ select for us. So we just
Once
kinda
the game
wait until
kicks
the game
off.
starts.
All right, well, Mr. Chapazard, do you, yeah.
Do I want to strike up a conversation about, I don't know, maybe Deep Tree,
Oh,
platinum sponsor of ours?
what's a deep tree? Never heard of it.
Well,
Tell me
it's
more.
actually they're actually an Alaska-based MSP
Oh.
serving North America. Yeah, ever since 2013, they've been working hard to protect businesses, staffs, data. Deep Tree specialized in services like backup and disaster recovery, security, communications, and more. You know them, right? Deep Tree, our platinum sponsor.
I do know
You've heard
them,
of them.
but the
Yeah.
fact that they are Alaska-based MSP is all that
Yep.
matters to me. And since 2013,
Alright.
that's a long time to be in business.
Yeah, they're looking at their 10-year anniversary right now. That's pretty cool.
Right.
You know what else is cool?
Health.
Health. I like to be healthy.
I do like to be healthy, as I have.
And I also live in the Matsu. If only there were a foundation that could keep me healthy in the Matsu.
Oh wow. Oh,
Actually,
wait.
there is.
Well, there's a Matsu Health Foundation, which is also a platinum sponsor.
That's
It's
true.
a non-profit organization that primarily serves the Matanuska Borough that specializes in healthcare support, community health programs, grants, funding, education, outreach, and so much more.
Wow, that is
That sounds
exactly
great.
what I was looking for. And they're a platinum sponsor. Oh, weird. That's so cool.
I have to go see him about this cough.
Yeah.
My health has not been great. But you know what
Yeah.
has been great? Elapex, our other platinum sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know, Elapex are the masterminds behind all of these beautiful, wonderful graphics that you see here on display. So huge shout out to them. But Alpex's interactive design team of Alaskan designers and developers, together they create all kinds of marketing work for all kinds of brands, including MTA, partnering with companies to create digital experiences that engages users and encourages interaction. And obviously, with over 20 viewers here in chat, big hearts out to all of you. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you being
Yeah,
here.
really appreciate it. Especially keeping the chat going. That's always
That's right.
that's always exciting to see conversations in the chat.
Well, with that being said, we do have Seal Flippers playing versus Def HMM players, which is coming your way here shortly.
Yeah.
While we're waiting for the matches to kick off, and while we're speaking, there's going to be another stream going on, Stream B in Season 4. I'm sure when we get enough volunteers, we can probably run multiple streams to get all of the coverage for all of you. But
Yeah,
if we had
yeah.
such a thing in place right now, you could have tuned into Stream B, where you can watch Briar's Besties versus Huantan. Obviously, we had just watched Huantan secure 2-0 victory versus Toxic Turtles. Let me volunteer. Well, if you want to volunteer, join our Discord, hit us up, give us our resume, or something along those lines, and then we'll go from there. Obviously, we're always looking for help in hand, and could always use additional casters, backup casters. But again, even if we have an idea of hosting multiple streams at the same time to get more coverage for more of our players, that would strongly be helpful, and obviously poggers for everyone. With that being said, here we go. We are jumping right in. Def HMM players on the right side, Seal Flippers on the blue side. Take it away, gentlemen.
Yeah, so we have started our best of one no team in danger of getting eliminated in this game. Just playing for seeding, trying to get a little bit easier path to the championship. You mind giving us a rundown on who seeded what right now? It's a little crazy.
It is a little bit crazy. However, we do have, yes, the seating right here. So Briar's Besties is seeded number 1. They're playing against Huantan, seeded number 4 now, since they eliminated Toxic Turtles. And then Def H Mom players seeded number 3 versus Seal Flippers number 2.
Ooh,
What is going on with this spectator bug?
Which what bug?
Well, like Ziggs E just had like the collector.
Oh, whoa.
And Bomb has like
Every bounce does 10,000 damage. True damage, no less. Holy. Well, that'll be fun to maybe able to get rid of that. Oh, Zig's making a play for this Nico. Nico is able to get out.
You know, after week 6, our standings were Briar's Besties number 1, Seal Flippers number 2, Def H Mom players 3, Toxic Turtles 4, Huantan 5, and Crocs was 6. So, very similar opponents here. Seal Flippers and Def H Mom players, both seeded 2nd and 3rd, respectfully.
Alright, let's take a quick look at these matchups since we didn't get to see Champ Select. We got Pumpkinch into the Aatrox, Lilia into Diana, Ziggs into Nico, Ash and Alistar into Malphite and Lux. Hate the Lilia pick, hate that champion with every bit of part of me, so hopefully she ends this game.
Lilia's a great champion.
Oh yeah, for
Just
sure.
running around doing her thing.
I think you're gonna have to stop casting with me if you keep talking like that.
I will. I don't see the problem with Lilia. I think she's great.
Toxic.
I've just been canceled, I guess.
Banned. Goodbye. Not good knowing you.
Ouch. There goes 20 years.
I'm just kidding.
I know you mean it.
Alright. Dragon coming up in 15 seconds. No idea which dragon it is because spectator bug. But,
That's
you know.
Mountain, isn't it?
Oh, is it Mountain?
I'm
No,
pretty sure.
Mountain's a different symbol, so I'm not sure.
I mean, it is. It's a
Hextech.
Hextech? Okay.
That's
That's,
a Greedo.
What's going on with these minions?
Man, I don't know. Dude, I'm getting in a lot of trouble here. First blood going over to Def H Mong. Finally, we get a little bit of action here.
I honestly
don't
think it's a
major
bonus.
number. Yeah. It's not like breaking for us, so not worth missing all the action we're getting. So again, if you're in the area, come out and hang out with us for the championship, live viewership. There will be some goodies, some giveaways.
What do you mean with us? You're not going to be there, man.
Man, I want
Neither
it.
of you are going to be there. What is this?
It's not by choice.
Looking for new volunteers confirmed.
Oh, no. I've slaved away for 3 years. Just be thrown to the wayside.
But no, definitely do come out. And again, Saturday we'll be kicking it off around noon with League of Legends, followed by Apex Legends around 4 o'clock Alaska Standard Time. So again, you can watch all of that unfold right in front of your eyes at the Sand Mountain Wasilla store from MTA. It is beautiful.
Now Nico does go down to the Ziggs, able to pick up the kill in a 2v1. And now Diana running for her life. What a turn by that Ziggs. Good flash, dodging a lot of that damage. I think just barely missing the Nico ult. So now with that, they're gonna take a shot at Dragon here, and it honestly should go over to them pretty easily. Hmon playing strong.
Oh, 2,000 heals with the fruits there.
Hey. Incredible. Everything's buffed. So we did have Def at the beginning of the season. We had Def seeded number 4 and Seal Flipper seeded number 2. So Hmon kind of the underdogs here, but keeping this game really even. On slightly behind, especially not being able to get that dragon. Big CS lead for the Ziggs here. Alaskan boy, just about every game we've seen him play always has a substantial lead on CS. Pretty incredible how consistent he's able to do that. Obviously knows his champion very well. And teams just kind of keep giving him the Ziggs too. Ash also with a decent CS lead. Ziggs with a perfectly timed W. I don't know if he just happened to throw that W down or he saw that sixth sense that Diana coming to gank him, but that was perfect. Able to get out of that, no problem. Now Ash in trouble. Ash has to burn the heal to get out. Still had her flash. Oh, Aatrox gets slept, and now Tompkins is going to follow up. Gets the slow. Will he be able to get the last? He gets the eat off. And a beautiful Ziggs ult too. This Aatrox not long for this world, trying to do whatever he can, trying to take one with him. Not going to be enough. He does go down. And Lux almost gets it with the slow. I think she had the burn in the mat in the sums there.
Yeah,
so.
she had Scorch. I think it was
Yeah.
Scorch. A little unfortunate. That's always a feels bad.
Yeah, oh man, just that last tick of Scorch. Gets it. So this game's still pretty much dead even at 11 minutes. Ziggs getting a stack on his, oh, what do you call that?
Dark Seal.
Dark Seal, yes, thank you. It's too late for me, man. Brain's shutting off.
I'm getting there too, man. Yeah, it's almost bedtime.
Yeah, they must have buffed this Ziggs. He's doing 10,000 damage for each one of those, those mines. And now Ziggs may be in trouble here for the first time. He might not be able to get out of this. He's going to get everything used on him and does go down to the Nico. I'm sure that one was a sweet, sweet kill. That was finally third time's a charm. Two other ganks not able to work out. We're getting kind of a long laning phase here. We're at 11 minutes. No sign of laning phase being over anytime soon. Dragon is coming up, so we may get a team fight here soon. Lux gets the snare onto Alistar, just going to use her full combo. Ash uses the ult. Now Alistar goes in. Here comes the MF ult. Alistar flashes out of that. Doesn't want to burn the ult. Now Ashe is in a lot of trouble. Alistar's just going to let the Ashe fall. Not going to sacrifice himself. No, he still has the ult with plenty of ability to tank it. Says you're on your own, buddy. See ya.
Tank support's got to save their KDA.
True.
Very important. It is unfortunate for the Ashe, though. That is a very large wave.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to.
I mean,
pick
if I'm Ashe there, I might be flaming a little bit. If I'm being honest. Getting a little bit of action here, bot side for this dragon. Eco cosplaying a minion. So no play for dragon being made. A little bit of action. Alistar goes down. Herald does crash. Still no move for dragon here, surprisingly.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Even with the Alistar down, they don't think they could secure it. H-Monk playing a little safe. A bit too safe, IMO. And being sure they keep vision control. She's a little bit caught. Is gonna get hit by the. Oh, Nico's caught. She goes. Oh, she's able to stay alive, and she does go down. There's the sleep from the Lilia, and she's gonna go in, but it's. I don't know what she was thinking. Now she's gonna fall. Beautiful MF ult. Misfortune trying to pick up another kill, but she's not careful. She will be going down to the Ziggs. Now Lux just a little too far. Wow, the Ziggs bomb. Just kind of chilling. Taking a few beating, but nothing you can't just heal right back for the most part. Bit of action, some people going down, but no one making him play for his dragon once again. Ooh, Tahm Kench gonna eat the Aatrox, throws him under a tower. Aatrox has to burn his flash and his ult. Be sure he stays alive, and Aatrox gonna stick around. Mid tower did fall for H-Monk. Still only a 700 gold difference in this game. Both teams playing pretty safe. Both junglers about to finish up their jungle items. Just need one more camp. And Lilia able to secure hers first with the Scuttle Crab. Now finally, we might be getting something here for Dragon, but we'll see. Ashe and Alistar looking for something here. Alistar not going to be able to get the engage. Uses his ult? What? Okay, so now we get a fight up here. Tahm Kench and Aatrox. Ooh, Tahm Kench able to get his heals off. Has to burn his flash. We'll have his ult here in just a second. Dragon finally gets started up. H-Monk making a play for it. Gonna get the sleep onto the Diana. Ziggs steals the dragon. And Now they get a kill onto Diana. Gonna try and run down this Misfortune, and they will run her down. Misfortune goes down. Tom Kinch fighting the Aatrox. Will we get a top lane kill also? And we do, across the map. Seal Flippers making plays, securing kills, getting their second dragon. Still only up 700 gold, but H-Mon just not able to stop what they're doing. Beautiful vision here by Seal Flippers too. 3 pink wards along their jungle path. Time to start advancing that vision wall. We will start this Herald, and shouldn't be any issues securing it. Tompkins gets the tower, but he should pay for it with his life. He's gonna try and do as much as he can, but not gonna be nearly enough to get a kill or anything. Bot tower should also be going down, but here comes the Alistar. Looks like, oh, good snare and ult by the Lux. Does a decent amount of damage. Now Nico's here, gonna get the kill onto Ziggs. Ziggs goes down. Bot tower is able to be saved. Now, top tower goes down. And now, for the first time in this game, I think Def H-Mon gets a gold lead. Almost 1,000 gold. Quite the swing. Does stay up. Nobody able to secure it yet. Ash gets the ult, and MS stands no chance. Completely stunned, and unfortunately Aatrox can't cancel this TP. Thought they were going to be able to try and save the Misfortune, but he goes down almost as soon as he comes out of TP. Seal Flippers taking the gold lead back by 300, and a little bit more once they secure the tower, and they do, increasing that gold lead to about 800. So Baron is up here. Mountain Dragon coming up in a minute and a half. Both teams playing pretty safe. Had some fights, but we're still, I mean, pretty much even. Besides Dragons, like, this could still go either way. Now we're gonna get a little bit of fight, or no fight, because Lilia just flashes out. Smart move. Alistar caught out here a little bit. Here comes Tom Kench to follow it up, and the Ashe ult does hit the Nico, but it was her clone, so Nico makes it out. A-okay. Ziggs burns his ult for that. Not that it's a super long cooldown, he's already about a fourth of a way back. Tom Kench gonna pop up here, knocks up the Lux. Isn't going to have anyone to follow up with, though. Eats the Lux and spits her out onto Ziggs bombs. Kench looking for a little bit more here. staying a little bit or away from her team, so not sure this is the fight you want to take, but they're gonna go for it. Ziggs doing a crazy amount of damage. Nico not able to get in at all. She still has the ult. Gonna use it. Zones away the Alistar, but doesn't hit anybody with it. And now Lilia just able to be top, drop the Herald, gets the top tower.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Not able to get it in for the inhib. And Aatrox is here to try and fight this. I don't know. Gets the sleep off, does get knocked back. Aatrox trying to secure this kill. It will be a good shutdown, 500 gold. 1,500 gold lead for Seal Flippers. Misfortune glad she picked up Ghost Plate there. Dragon going over to Seal Flippers again. That is number 3. 5 minutes, we'll see Soul Dragon. So his ult clears the wave. Another Ashel onto the Nico clone. Ash not able to tell the difference. Lux goes down, Nico soon to follow. Now Nico goes down. Baron is up. Let's see if we make a play for this. Yeah, would be surprised if they did. Ziggs is pretty low. He does have TP though. And they are going to start it. There's no vision on it, so they just make a move. Hmong has a good idea that they're there. You'll see them on the map anywhere. Diana, I don't think she's gonna be able to get there in time. So this Baron is gonna go over to Seal Flippers uncontested, and they get it. Tompkins goes over the wall to take this fight. Maybe a little bit ill-advised. He does go down. Good ult by the Misfortune. Alistar cancels it, so she doesn't get to finish it. And now gets the kill onto Ashe. That's a shutdown. Misfortune looking for another kill. Gonna turn onto the Ziggs. Doesn't have the damage. Ziggs does have the damage. So 2 for nothing. They do get the Baron, though. Not all in all bad, but big shutdown going over to Misfortune. Alright, Dragon up in 3 minutes. Kills are still dead even. 11 to 11, but
I mean, even Gold's pretty close too.
yeah, gold is really close. Only about, I mean, just barely under 2,000. So at this point in the game, 2,000 gold's not really too much of a game changer. What, 2/3 of an item spread across your whole team?
I wouldn't know. Maybe that 74 would know. What do you think? Where you at? You're kind of quiet. You alive?
I'm tired, man.
You're tired. Wait,
It's past
aren't
my
you here
bedtime.
locally in
Nico flashes
Alaska?
forward, gets the stun onto the Ashe. Ashe gonna go down. Now Ziggs dodges the Lux ult, but he will go down too to this Aatrox. Holy cow, what a swing for Def Hmong. Cutting the lead down to 1,500. Gonna cut it down even more with this tower. And they're not gonna stick around for the second one. Probably a good call. Only cuts the lead back down to 1,000 gold.
This would be a big pickup for Hmong. They, I believe the winner of this won't have to play, Briars, yeah, first.
Can you confirm or deny?
Let me take a look at this.
All right.
I'd be lying if I understood how this
Yeah, I
speeding
don't
round's
understand it
gonna
either.
work, so-
That's why I wanted some clarification.
Okay, so we are watching currently Seal Flippers versus Def Hmong players, which is currently seeded 2 and 3. So if Seal Flippers do fall, they will become seeded number 4. That means that they will either go up against Briar's Besties or Huantan.
depending on how the seeding other game plays out. Hopkins goes
assume-
down. That's a free pick. So okay. So will they pay the winner or the loser of the other game?
So the winning one of this matchup will play a seed number 3.
All right, so will these two flip seeds if Hmong wins?
Yes. So if Hmong wins, the
So it's-
Briar's Besties will then become seeded number 4.
They'll be the 1 seed.
Or number 3, I'm sorry. Gosh, now you guys confusing me. God!
I believe the way it should be, just how seeding would work, is this isn't really a consequential game because this is the 2 and 3 seeds, so they would just, swap and they'd still play each other again in a best of 3. But I don't know.
So in the grand finals, it's going to be seed 1 versus 4, and then seed 3 versus 2.
Yeah. And this is 3 versus 2 right now.
Yes, it is.
So Defmon gets their first dragon of the game. Now they're going to take this fight. Nico gets her ult off, but I don't think this team fight's looking good for Def Hmong. It's looking better for Seal Flippers. Ash does go down, but Aatrox trying to pick up some kills here on the back and trying to get onto the Ziggs, not able to. Now he's trying to run for his life, but it's not going to be enough. He will go down, gets a huge heal off, does eventually go down to Lilia. So probably worth in Def Hmong's eyes because they stopped the Soul Dragon. And they get their first dragon in the game, making them a little tankier. Could have played that team fight a little better or just not taken that team fight at all.
So again, just to clarify, if the higher seed team wins, the seeding basically stays the same. However, if there is an upset, seed 1 could become a seed 3, and then seed 2, if they lose, they can become a seed 4. So then it flip-flops into the grand finals.
So, Seal Flippers really don't want to lose, assuming, the Briar's Besties and Wonton matchup goes the way we think.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want to play Briar's Besties first.
Definitely. That's a very high risk.
Through the regular season.
There was one close call, I believe, where they gave props to Def Hmong players, where they said it was the longest match that they've had, and it was the closest match that they've had. But again, that is one match out of 11 best of 3s that they've had. Well, 11 matches for the best of 3s.
Now we get another fight here. Nico gonna go down. Gets the kill on Diana. Gets the kill onto the Ashe. Now Aatrox trying to get a fight here. Tomkin saves his Ziggs. Doesn't use the ult for damage. Now here comes Misfortune. A little late to the fight. Not a great ult, but they do get the kill onto Alistar, but not before Misfortune goes down also. And Tom Kench now says, hey, we can win this. Let me walk up and start doing some damage here. And Hmong needs to get out of this fight. Diana able to get out. 2 for 2. Both ADCs going down, and then Nico and Alistar.
Yeah, so currently, Briar's Besties sitting on the record of 6-0 with a plus or minus of plus 12. That means they have not dropped a single game.
Insane.
Whereas Seal Flippers
also-
are 4-2 with a plus or minus of 3.
It also does look like they are playing their best of 1 right now. With
Correct.
Wonton. So, I mean, that game's about 10 minutes behind this game, but there would be a world that if you did see Briar's Besties lose, and you're Seal Flipper, you're any person in this game, you're thinking, all right, if I'm Seal Flippers, let's throw this to switch sides so we don't have to play.
Quick, give them ideas.
Here we go. We get a fight. Alistar and Ashe go down. What a beautiful ultimate by this Nico and Diana. What a combo. And then the misfortune follow-up. Now Diana's sitting with 10 stacks on her Dark Seal, and they're going to take this Baron. Ziggs, I'm sure, going to try and snipe this with his ult a little too early. Not going to be able to get it. Does almost pick up a kill onto the misfortune, though. Here we go. We got ourselves a game.
I mean, even after all this fighting, the gold is still, I mean, for a 30-minute league game, relatively even. Only 1,000 gold league for H-Bone here.
Yeah, that is insane how close this game is. See what H-Bonk's plan is here for this dragon. Will they want it? I don't know if they want to risk the 50-50. That is a huge 50-50 if they lose it. Looks like they aren't going to start it. Here we go, Aatrox in the backside, gonna start this fight off. Diana jumps in, Nico trying to get into this fight, uses the ult, only hits the Tom Kench though. Here's a good misfortune ult. Uh-oh, wow, so they get the kill, but they're all super low, and oh, Diana goes down to the Demonic and Leandries. Nico doesn't get a recall off. And now Seal Flipper is going to start this dragon, and there's not really much H-Mon can do. They don't have their jungler. There's the Lux ult for Vision. And it's going to go over to Seal Flipper's. Aatrox jumps in pit, is able to get out. Oh man, that is a huge, huge for Seal Flippers to get that dragon. Update, Briar's besties do secure the win in their best of one. So I'll let that 74 here scheme about who should win this game and who shouldn't.
I think with how that works, it doesn't matter. I believe that puts Briar's Bestie as the 1 seed, Wonton as the 4 seed, meaning they're gonna face off.
Here we go. Aatrox caught out. He does go down.
So that leads me to believe that this game is inconsequential. Win or lose for either of these teams, that this will just be a precursor to what we're going to be seeing this weekend during the grand finals and a best of 3 versus these two teams.
It's like a Costco sample.
Yeah.
You're going to try it. You like the taste, and now you want to go buy it in bulk. Bulk being the grand finale.
This weekend, and you can be there in person.
That's right.
Come hang out.
So what you're telling me is that these teams are going to play again.
That is the way I understand seeding.
So
true. Yeah. But I mean, you still
and
have
again,
the
if you
advantage
do
of-
want to view it, it is also on our socials and on our YouTube. So if you
good
are
plug.
looking for those archives, MTA Gaming Live on YouTube, all of the previous matches since Season 1. Actually, I believe we do have archives on Season 1. That will get backloaded into MTA Gaming, but if you're following for MTA Gaming Season 3, every single matchup that we have streamed so far this season are on MTA Gaming Live YouTube. Boom. There it is. Chapazard on it, as always.
Beautiful.
Huge.
What a guy.
What a guy that
Oh,
is.
yeah.
He needs a
I
pay
actually
raise.
did not know that, so I'll have to go
Sure
look
does.
look at some of those. All right, both teams a little nervous here. Only a 800 gold lead. That is crazy. Baron spawning in 20 seconds. See what the teams plan on doing here.
All right. So we see that there's no caster sound right now.
Uh-oh.
Well, there is. Wait, is there... Oh, all levels are good on my end. Is it just no game audio?
Game audio.
No game audio? Let me,
Oh, we got a huge fight coming out here.
Oh, wait.
FH Monk trying to win this, but it's not going in their favor. Misfortune not really in a great position. Misfortune running for a life cleanses. It's not going to be enough, most likely, unless it is. Both of them missing their stuff. Holy cow, Misfortune able to get out, it looks like. So they only... Nico goes down. Not... Yes.
The audio.
Okay.
All right, there you go. Let's see if the game audio is back.
Check. 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think we're stuck rapping. All right, so huge fight actually for Seal Flippers there. They win that pretty heavily. I mean, they only get 1 kill, but everyone else has to retreat, and now they do Baron, but now they got to make a mad dash towards this Elder Dragon. It is up. It's already been started. Will they be able to get there? They're trying to burn this as fast as they can. Lux is going to be on zone. Here comes the Tom Kinch. Dragon not low enough. They're not going to be able to do it, so they do take the fight. And now here they go. Nico on the backside with a beautiful double kill for the Nico. Lux picks up another kill. Tompkins trying to do anything to make this okay, and it's not. Ziggs goes down, and now Tompkins sure to follow here soon. He is going to be able to survive a while because he is super tanky. Uh-oh. Now Nico might be in some trouble here. T-Truck's trying to do what he can to get this kill. Oh my goodness, what an ult by that Nico to turn that team fight. And hopefully now they can turn that into an Elder Dragon. This Diana's super low. This Tom Kinch still pretty tanky. Oh my, no way Tom Kinch is going to be able to stop this. And Aatrox doesn't. Oh, there's some damage. And they're going to be able to do this. And they do eventually shut down this Tom Kinch. But here's the thing. Tom Kinch was able to stall long enough that now this Ashe is up. Ashe does have ult and it does come out. It's a little too early. Not going to be able to do any damage to this Elder Dragon. And they will secure Elder Dragon. Wow, what a fight that was. That was crazy.
I don't believe the audio has been fixed.
No.
It has not.
So I believe you just did all that for nothing.
That was fantastic, though. I was
It was really
captivated.
good. It was really good.
Yeah.
been a clip.
especially after a long period of silence, and then all the excitement.
Dang, that is tragic.
Yeah, so it sounds like it might be a Streamlabs issue more than the Parsec issue. So get that fixed real quick.
Golly. This game's still so close. I mean, that's a 40-minute game for you. Everyone's
Yeah.
too scared to commit.
All right, let's see. M8 is currently troubleshooting Streamlabs, I believe.
Classic. No biggie. Well, kind of biggie. Broncos, baby.
How did they lose by 70 to the Dolphins, but beat the Chiefs?
it just took us a moment to get going. We had to,
The Broncos lost by 70.
It wasn't
lost
by 70.
50.
Yeah, it was like 70-24 or something.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
and then they beat the Chiefs yesterday. So, who's the real winners here? I mean, we're
The
still
Dolphins.
dead last in the division. Oh man.
The Broncos aren't. They got clowned on.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's rough.
It's okay. They beat the Chiefs. That's all that matters. Ended the loss streak.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what their record is.
Well, they're 3-5 now, so still bottom of the division. But
I mean,
they ended the 8-year loss streak against the Chiefs, so it's a winning season in my book.
I think that was probably just a pity win. They let it happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, they played a shake it off after the win.
Oh, nice.
Trolling
my
Travis. Travis
God.
didn't even shake anyone's hand. He just left afterwards.
Dude, the memes that came out about all that have been really good.
I saw one with somebody like standing up straight, backed up against the wall, and another person with a trumpet over someone's face. And the meme is like football fans, and the person holding the trumpet over someone else's head is like NFL showing you shots of Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it's insane. But she wasn't there yesterday.
Reconnect.
Oh, no. Okay.
Well, luckily the game's still going.
Like, he needs to connect on Parsec? Or he's
No, not
No,
Parsec.
let me take a look here and see